Hello everybody! I need to find my own stream link again on YouTube so that I can switch off extra programs because we want Infinity Nikki to be stable. You know what Infinity Nikki doesn't like being? Yes, that's right. Stable! Stable and Infinity Nikki just doesn't like go hand in hand at all. So, let's just check. Good day, good evening. I'm just gonna drop a link, hopefully. Yay! It has the right name on Discord, which means that Discord can go bye-bye. And that's gonna save me some memory. I already sent my Steam, NEA, and all sorts of other programs to the bye-bye space, and I'm trying to just in case, send off a couple more. Just so that we have more GPU space, more memory space. We won't really have more GPU space, but like, GPU can overspill into memory if things don't go too well. So, you want that to be something that can be done. I decided to dress very edgy today when it comes to my Infinity Nikki, even though it's a very glowy unicorny patch. Anyway, we have been invited into a very special place. And I'm not reading all of that, but thank you. And I don't mean what you guys wrote, I mean what was on that page. Oh! Also, there's some music. So I'm gonna be taking that home with me. Yes, 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 you're a dancing trainer. Please tell me that you're voiced.
I'm here for my letter.
You are voiced! And I'm just gonna turn up the desktop audio a little bit just in case and set it to auto.
Welcome, Your Excellency. My, that Hilsetti is really reliable. He delivered my message so quickly. Here it is. I was out giving the younger shroomlings their dance lesson the other day when I spotted this letter on the table.
There's no contact info on the envelope, just Nikki's name. Whoever sent this sure is secret.
You're gonna see what patch 2.3 is today.
I know, right? I was worried that this might be something important, so I knew I had to get in touch with you straight away.
Oh, I see. Thank you for holding on to it for me, Ellie Boo Boo. I'll take a look at it now.
You know, you are correct. That means that there's male and female shrooms, and I don't know how that happens because they're all replicating through spores. Like, I do not understand. It's been a while since you helped the shroomlings save the mother shroom and defeat the Docilists, yet I still can't forget how brave you were. I've admired you ever since, practicing day and night, hoping that one day I can glow as brightly as you do. Now at last I can finally write this invitation to you, Your Excellency. I, Rococo, have worked hard and won first place in the Perfect Idol competition. Spira is hosting a super grand Perfect Idol champion celebration for me. This will be the brightest moment of my life, and you simply must be there to witness it. The celebration is packed with so many surprises. There will be dreamy festival attractions, an exclusive stage, and a special limited performance I prepared just for the occasion. Everything's ready. I'm just waiting for you and His Mouliness to join me. Your forever friend, Rococo.
It's an invitation to Perfect Idol Champion Celebration. Signed by Rococo.
Champion? Wow! Rococo's really improved a lot since we last saw each other.
Oh, I see. Rococo must have written the letter. I heard she joined a show not long ago. It's been a long time since I last saw her.
When a mommy and daddy Feywish sprite love each other very, very much, they sneeze out effectively dandelion fluff, and that's your child.
It's been missing for quite some time now.
Perfect Idol. Is that the name of the show? The letter said she won, and she wanted Momo and me to come celebrate with her.
I'm not sure, to be honest, but knowing Rococo, I'm not surprised to hear that she was crowned the champion. Wait a second. Why wasn't I invited?
We're giving the game some thinking time.
Still on its way?
The autoplay is kind of
Just
slow.
join us. There's nothing here that says we can't bring a +1.
Right. You can come with us, Ellie Boo Boo.
Thank you both so much. You're right, my invitation must still be on its way. I'll wait a little longer, just in case.
Just so you know, there's like a giant pink portal right to the right of you.
My invitation arrives. I'll join you at the celebration then.
Okay. See you at the celebration.
So anyway, if you want to go to the place you haven't been invited into yet, so maybe just like go through that
Your Excellency,
swirly pink
join
butt.
Lady Rococo's champion celebration too? I'm sure she'll be overjoyed to see you.
I am. Here's my invitation.
Huh? Your invite looks a bit different. It doesn't seem to list any of the rules for joining the celebration on it.
You guys have rules for joining a celebration?
This was signed by Lady Rococo herself. Oh, Mother Shroom!
What's the matter? Is something wrong?
Not at all. It's just that this is the first time I've seen an invitation actually signed by Lady Rococo.
This
so
is the first
exciting.
time that you're seeing an invitation
I should
signed
have
by her.
expected
Do
Your
you know what her
Excellency to receive
signature looks
such a
like?
Special honor. Oh, I'm so jealous. However, I may have to ask you to wait a little while longer. The venue is being decorated as we speak. I'll take you there as soon as everything's ready.
Okay, then we'll wait here.
Your
Here,
Excellency,
not through the
wake
pink
up.
portal.
The venue is all set. We can go in now.
Brilliant and dreamy celebration. Cheers both enthusiastic and unfamiliar. Are they for dreams, for wishes? No, for the crowning of perfect idols champion.
What? How did we get here? I was half asleep and I can't seem to remember a thing.
Don't worry about it, Nikki. It seems like everyone has.
If you ran out of magical portal for full force, will they eject you if you didn't follow the correct rules?
The shroomling on that standee, is that Rococo? Wow, she's changed so much since I saw her last. I almost didn't recognize her.
To be fair, if all the shrooms changed their accessories a little bit, would you recognize them?
Rococo!
Dang, that's a long name. How'd you come up with that?
Oh, Mother Shroom. Did you forget to dress up before coming to the celebration? How improper.
I am currently not naked, thank you.
The invitation clearly states that every attendee must abide by the celebration's dress code. Lady Rococo's champion celebration needs to be absolutely perfect.
You need to wear a big, shiny bow knot like this. I spent 10 whole hours carefully adjusting mine to make it truly shroom bright.
Every shroomling in this place is wearing one of those bow knots. It's kind of hard to tell them apart.
Well,
There must be a
Momo,
mistake.
currently the three standing in front of you all have unique cap shapes and colors.
I wonder why she would ask everyone to dress the exact same. How is that necessary for a perfect celebration? I wonder...
Utmost harmony and unity are the answer to perfection.
What just happened? Something just flashed by.
We're getting flashcards over here.
I didn't quite catch it either.
By the Mother Shroom, you broke the rules. This is bad.
Do excuse me, young lady. And your furry friend. Lady Rococo's Champion Celebration welcomes shroomlings and humans alike who hold beauty in the highest regard. However, as you can see, all attendees must follow the celebration's dress code. Please come back after you've changed into a more suitable outfit according to your invitation's instructions.
I have to repeat, I am not naked.
Doesn't have any rules written on it. Look.
Oh, I didn't realize. You were invited by Lady Rococo personally. Do accept my apologies.
Oh, I wish Lady Rococo
Lady
invited
Rococo
Lady
herself.
Rococo.
You see, he gets a pass because he's special,
I'm
but
having
for some
the
reason I
celebration's
don't get a
plan
pass
director.
even though I'm
You
also
must be rather
special.
close to Lady Rococo if she extended an invitation to you personally. Nevertheless, we still ask that you comply with our dress code to ensure all attendees have the most perfect experience imaginable at the celebration. The Shroom Charmer Makeover Center has a dedicated changing area. The staff there can help you be more celebration compliant.
Shroom Charmer. Got it. Thank you for your help. We'll head over there in a bit.
The shining bowknot, the exquisite large shroom cap, and what if yours is small? What do you do then? Beauty has only one answer. Follow the one true light to touch the essence of perfection. Do you get a head implant if you don't
Nikki, I don't
go
think the
with
shroom
shroom beauty dress
Why are
codes?
they acting so weird?
Not every shroomling knows who we are, Momo. Besides, these are Rococo's loyal fans. It's only natural for them to be extra excited at a celebration that's all about her. But something is bugging me. The Rococo I know always encourages others to find their own color. Why would there be a dress code at her event?
You're right. Oh, that's so confusing. Oh, why don't we go check out that Shroom Charmer Makeover Center? Maybe we'll learn something over there.
You know, outside of the fact that they're just there, like, worshipping her portrait, this seems perfectly normal at the moment. Yay, we get to go up. Yeah, they didn't decorate very much, did they? They're like, fuck decoration. There is that very pink mist, but outside of it, they just put up a cardboard box and they were like, this will do. Come on, everybody, just like slap on the bow. We did it. He's a magical creature, Alden. He's thousands of years old, probably.
Such a beautiful face, full of potential.
Shroom, what a perfect candidate for a shroomy makeover.
Get ready to meet your most beautiful self.
You'll be handsome, beautiful, and charming.
Welcome to the Shroom Charmer Makeover Center.
Yeah, I
Judging
got
by
to
the look
find
on your
out that
face,
they didn't
girl,
actually
you were
keep their
sent by
decorations.
Agatha to receive the perfect makeover.
So now the
Is that right?
storyline looks a bit awkward.
Your outfits really are a sad sight, don't you think? You're easily 100 shrooms away from perfection.
It's okay, my dudes. You threw minimal effort. I think I
My dear,
can.
spin once for me, won't you?
I can
My
look
sharp eyes
non-perfect
will be able
too.
to tell your measurements with a single glance.
Really? Let me try.
I see. What astounding density! You're barely half as tall as a shroomling, yet your weight is that of two combined.
Cat weighing more than a shroom? Yeah, I can believe that.
In that case, I must weigh as much as several shroomlings combined, right?
We have different standards for our human audiences. Observe.
Padono sounds really
Goodness.
bored.
A girl like you should be about a fifth the width of a shroomling. You're nearly half as wide.
What kind of girls were you measuring?
Fifth of the width?
Exactly.
Not only are you a bit wide, But your outfit isn't too dazzling either. Not to worry. We'll fix you right up.
I'm dazzling in every way possible.
Strict? I've been thinking I need to get stronger so I can be more accurate and
I mean, look at my earring. It's literally
Isn't clothing supposed to
twinkling
let
right now.
someone express who they truly are?
Nikki's right. And who cares if she doesn't meet your standards? There's no such thing as being totally perfect.
Perfection has a price. Brilliance demands sacrifice. I love those brain flashcards.
Rules are rules. If you want to be perfect, you have to comply with every single one of them. I mean, you've broken the rules and look where that's gotten you.
To be fair, it's very idol-like. Idol industry is really rough.
Shroom! I can't believe Mr. Avenita didn't just take you away. Looks like I'm stuck dressing you up super Shroom perfect.
If only So Fine were here to make a shroom hat to cover some of your imperfections. What a shame.
You have a head. Oh.
This is starting to feel like some kind of secret plot by the Docilists to make a comeback.
Almost like I smell cult vibes.
So sure. If the Docilists hosted a huge celebration for a popular idol like Rococo, they'd be exposed pretty quickly, don't you think? Let's look around a bit longer and see if anything happens. Alright, you've sold me. I'm ready to meet my most perfect self.
I'm glad you came around. Let me think. The Shroom Perfect training is a must. Add in the whoosh slide and you'll basically be ready. Come back to us once you've done all that.
Given your current state, I'm not sure a crash course will be effective enough. I'll ask the makeup artist to find you the biggest bow knots we have and some glitter, just in case.
I'm pretty sure that your head can fit like 10 Nikki heads. A graceful, slender figure is the reward of discipline, and unifying taste is the only truth. Follow it, embrace it, perfection will surely descend. Like, I am absolutely certain that the bows, like the flower garlands that they're wearing, yeah, I could fit like 3 bodies in there. Not just heads, but like full-on bodies, if not more. Probably a lot more. So like, when they're like, we're just gonna have like the biggest bow knots for you on standby, and it's like, what do you mean? You yourself need much bigger bow knots than I do. Hello!
You two, why not give the whoosh slide a try? Wait, miss, why is your outfit different from everyone else's?
Because I thought we're going to the club.
Do you know why everyone has to dress the same to join the celebration?
I remember my elder shroom said that all shroomlings must dress the way Lady Rococo likes. That's the only way Lady Rococo can be happy. And the celebration can be shroom-tastic. I don't really get it, though. I do love a bow knot, though I wish they came in more colors, to be honest. My favorite is light green, but my elder shroom wouldn't let me wear that one. My elder shroom also said that sliding down the slide makes you beautiful. I don't know if playing on the slide has made me beautiful, but it sure has made me happy. Miss, are happiness and beauty the same thing?
Of course. It doesn't matter if you're a human or a shroomling. There's nothing more beautiful than happiness.
Wow, in that case, I must be pretty beautiful. Thank you, miss. Go on ahead. Let's both be beautiful together.
I like this baby shroomling that has absolutely like no idea what's happening around them whatsoever. They must be like weeks old and we're like, yep, how wise. Okay, do not touch the purples. I understand. Purple bad. Kicking other shroomlings good though. So nice for them to put a portal for an infinite slide. You never go down, you just continue sliding. Yay! Look at how pretty I am.
You're awesome, miss. You've mastered the sliding technique already. I'll definitely need more practice if I want to be even more beautiful.
Hello, Crystal.
My elder shroom told me to give a copy of Lady Rococo's How to Dazzle to everyone who masters the whoosh slide. Here, take one. My elder shroom said that as long as you follow Lady Rococo's words, you'll become beautiful. I hope you'll always be beautiful and happy, miss.
The thing is, our path to shine seems to be a bit opposite to what they're talking about. If my existence makes people rethink what beauty is, then I'm more than content. Her words made many pause. Perhaps beauty really doesn't need a fixed definition. You give me this sort of shit, while at the same time, like, spewing unity in bow ties. It's so nice that this game doesn't have fall damage, but I will admit, like, doing this is a bit scary. And you're like, well, time to jump off a building. Sorry, I didn't mean to trample your face.
Welcome to Shroom Perfect class. Oh, Mother Shroom, how can such an elegant human girl dress so dull and plain?
Excuse me?
Ah, I suppose you've yet to master the basics of Shroom Perfect style. After today, I guarantee you'll be super Shroom bright and super Shroom perfect.
So, what counts as super Shroom perfect?
I like it.
Ooh, good luck on your exam.
Super Shroom perfect means perfectly Shroom.
Also, I mean, all the... We're running every other business, so we may as well.
It's that simple.
I know you just explained everything, but all that did was confuse us even more.
I know it can be a bit confusing. As long as you answer every question in class correctly, you'll be able to understand the true meaning of perfection.
Hey, kitty.
Classes are available all day long. We can get started whenever you're ready.
Good boy. Yeah. Good boy. I'm ready.
No problem.
I'm sure I can bullshit my way through.
To become Shroom
Good
perfect,
boy.
it's
You
crucial that
disconnected my
stick to
keyboard,
the
but
rules
still,
of
good boy.
celebration. From the way you dress to the way you act, you must conform to our standard of absolute uniformity. All right, here's your first question. Which of the following is the core standard of Shroom Perfect style?
Wearing pink shiny bow knots?
Wearing sparkly pink bow knots.
That is part of the rules, but not the core standard. Try again.
Adhering to the celebration rules.
Adhering to the celebration rules.
Yes, that's exactly right. It seems like you've been paying attention. Keep it up. In order to embody perfection during the celebration, one needs both a slender figure and a look that's truly Shroom bright. The bow knot is essential, of course. You can also find a custom Shroom hat if you're unable to wear a bow knot. Next question. What does one need to become the perfect celebration attendee?
A bow knot or a shroom hat.
I think I need to wear either a bow knot or a shroom hat. Is that correct?
Not quite. In addition to a bow knot or shroom hat, one also needs to have a slim figure. You must pay attention, young lady.
I am paying attention. But you told me a bow knot or a shroom hat, and that says a slender figure and a shroom hat. Like, a shroom hat is non-negotiable, therefore it feels like the wrong answer.
A slender figure in the perfect shroom hat, right?
Shroomtastic! That's correct.
Either a bow knot or a shroom hat would be perfect for a human looking to join the celebration. Let's continue. I can't believe we're already at the last question. Remember, this is the most crucial of them all, so be sure to
I think that at some point penalty for not conforming
revealed to us the true meaning of beauty.
turns on.
It is the duty of each and every one of us to follow and cherish her. We must always hold ourselves to her standards. Nothing is more important than making Lady Rococo happy. Now your final question. What is the purpose of everything we do, both as shroomlings and as humans?
To make Rococo happy?
To make Rococo happy.
Correct, my dear. Congratulations, you got everything right. Making Lady Rococo happy is the most important duty for all of us. You must always keep that in mind.
Boy, I love
You're
this
a fast
cult.
learner. It's been a long time since I've met a human as talented and hardworking as you are. Here, a trophy to commemorate your perfect score.
I just repeated what you told
Thank
me.
you. But there's still something I don't quite understand. Why does everyone keep talking about making Rococo happy? The champion celebration is starting soon. Is Lady Rococo not happy?
Well, to be honest, I haven't seen Lady Rococo in a while. But if you ask me, she has to be happy. How could she not be, now that she's become the perfect idol? We follow her and cherish her like this because we want her to be even happier.
Also, do you paint your fingers, Fred, or
Well,
did you carve that part of yourself out of
Remember
flesh?
to dress up nicely at the Shroom Charmer Makeover Center. Soon you'll be just as perfect as everyone else.
Nikki, do you think we should take a look around or head back to the celebration guide? The celebration hasn't started yet. We should be fine as long as we're careful.
I don't know, Momo. They told us that if we can come back, we can come back, we will come back. But if we come back, we're gonna be perfect like everyone else. I literally love how after the patch ended, because all that stays is like a little bit of cardboard and their bow knots. They just look like insane people. We had to make sure that the celebration was just absolutely perfect. That's why we have done the bare minimum effort. Perfect. We will stand around and body shame humans, though. And cats. Well, looking like round little babies. How would a mushroom even, like, get slim? That's the question. Would you just, like, cut pieces off yourself? Because, I mean, you are a mushroom. I don't think mushrooms come in fat or a slim variety. You just come in mushroom shape. You don't shape differently, no matter how much you're fed or not fed.
We finished the tasks you gave us. We went down the whoosh slide and got a perfect score on the test. This copy of How to Dazzle and this trophy are our proof.
You even got the trophy! You're really good, human girl!
However, my extra sharp eyes see no improvement thus far. Looks like your little last-minute crash
I think
course
you
was
need
no
extra
help after all.
brainwashy, like, equipment that loves you very much.
Do it all over again?
No need. We've prepared the biggest bow knots and 2 bucketfuls of glitter in advance. That should be enough to make you shroom perfect.
Oh yeah? Let's just see how shroom perfect this really is.
I like how Nikki is already really thin.
Very eye-catching.
And this figure isn't as slim as
But if you're not a dying anorexic, then they're just gonna bury you in glitter and call it a day.
Professionals. You can be the most imperfect duo in the whole wide world. We'll still be able to make you super shroom bright and super shroom perfect. Oh.
To be fair, some people went into the dialogue with this patch outfit, which just has a giant bow on it. And shrooms still chastise you for not wearing a bow.
toiled to make everyone as beautiful as possible.
Those are the tiniest bows that you could have found.
What should we do?
Like, look at the bow on your hat and look at the bow that you were offering to me.
We'll have to.
Hold on a moment. This is all pretty strange, don't you think?
Were you gonna, like, glue it all over me?
These bow knots are clearly
20 bows on one hand, 20 on the
Still try
other?
to force them on. Clothes are meant to fit people, not the other way around.
Nikki's right. And what's the matter with my fur, huh? This is my natural color. Your glitter's the real problem around here.
Don't you see how ridiculous this all is? You're making everyone conform to the same standards.
I love cat
You're
beauty
forcing them to be
standards.
unhealthily thin. Have you forgotten? Rococo always encourages everyone to find their own color. What you're doing here is against everything she stands for. Is this really what Rococo wants? Do you think she'll be happy?
Catch
when she
some
sees
bees.
all of this?
All that shines blossoms because of her. All that is perfect becomes so because of her.
You've broken the rules. If you break the rules, then you'll disappear. You'll
Disappear?
I'll always be Lady Rococo's most loyal tailor. I'll come up with the best shroom hat designs for her and all of her followers.
Stop yelling! Behave yourself!
Stop poking me then! I can walk just fine!
Quiet, both of you.
How
Punishment
do
will
glasses
override
on a
the
mushroom
you've
work?
seen.
How does nearsightedness or farsightedness on a mushroom work?
Anita.
How do mushroom eyeballs work?
Fine. Ha! Looks like he's getting punished for breaking the rules.
One of the
again.
kitties
Let's
wants
check
out.
it out.
Come on, hurry up. I swear I'll never get tired of his silly stunts.
What? Hey, don't go! We're not done talking here. The Shroomlings are acting really strange. It's like they don't understand what we're saying. Like, all they care about is rules, rules, rules.
How could one celebration make everyone change so
My
much?
husband has gone outside and this
Truman
baby
said
can
something
pee in
about
places, so I don't want him alone.
Does breaking the rules really make you disappear? This is all so strange. For our sake, and the sake of the Shroomlings, we've got to figure out the root cause of all this. So
They
far,
have to have more insights than just
whoever
mushrooms,
saw
right?
outside didn't seem affected by the rules. Maybe he knows more about whatever's going on here.
Oh wow!
He makes shroom hats, and we're in need of a suitable outfit for snooping around. Maybe asking him for help could solve all of our problems, huh?
You're a sharp one, Momo.
Fayward Sprite. Always follow and protect Rococo, cherish every bit of her radiance, and allow no doubt or criticism. Rococo is the embodiment of perfection. Her happiness is the very reason for Shroomling's existence. All beauty is defined by her, all brilliance blooms because of her. So I heard that the first part of building a cult is sleep depriving people. So I suppose if we ever want to be like praised to infinity, you just need to like get together some people that will actually take suggestions from you and be like, hey, how about not sleeping? I've heard that that's good for when you do not want to have any more cognitive function. And then maybe you'll like me more, yes? I'm sorry, once bitten, twice bitten? Yes, that's how it should be.
Shroom bright Rococo. Shroom perfect Rococo. No one will know that no one. What are you mumbling about? No one will know what? Your Excellency. I believe Avenida went too soft on Sofine. He should have been strung up. and left dangling from a zip line as punishment.
What?
Hey, you recognized Nikki just now, didn't you? No, absolutely not. How could I have recognized Her Excellency?
Don't be nervous. I just want to know what's going on around here. I won't force you to talk if it's too hard for you.
No. No one has ever forced me into anything. I'm following Lady Rococo out of my own free will. Rococo, where did you go?
You definitely sound like you're definitely following this by definitely your own free will, definitely.
I don't know either. It's hard to keep track of time here. All I can remember is that I received a celebration invitation a while back. Next thing I knew, I was here. It was strange. It didn't even look like the Spira I knew.
Well, I mean, so far they didn't put a bow tie on us.
Sugary decorations.
For all we know, that's the brain...
Once since then?
anti-brain device.
This guy,
You put on your bow tie and your brain just kinda squeezes out.
Managing everything, telling us that Rococo was too busy preparing for her performance to talk to anyone. He said we should just focus on doing our best to make her happy. Everyone believed him right away and started dressing in pink, cutesy colors, just like he said. Soon everyone looked almost exactly the same. Anyone who didn't do what he said was taken away. You're here because
Were they taken away to the mushroom factory?
I guess the show will start soon. And once it's over, everything will just go back to normal. I think the cards are looking this way. Your Excellency, let's support Rococo together. We'll work hard to follow Rococo's guidance and achieve ultimate beauty.
Got it.
You should do the same, Your Excellency.
Understand your Wi-Fi issues. I like how my Discord is tied to my phone, so if somebody messages me during stream, I just get burp, burp. Hello!
Is this his 12th, 13th, or 15th offense? My goodness. So Fine has been punished more times than I've had Shroomberry Nectar this month. If it weren't for his skill at making accessories, he would have disappeared just like everyone else who's broken the rules.
We were right on, Nikki.
Disappearing without a trace just for breaking a few rules? That seems pretty harsh, doesn't it? Why would Rococo allow such rules to exist?
These rules exist to make us and
I mean, so far his punishments were effectively do some walking.
More successful. Whoa, what kind of look is that? Be careful! I wouldn't want you to get arrested like So Fine. Wait, no! He was caught mainly
Keep
because
your
he
face
refused to
pretty.
supply pink bow knots to the
Thought-free.
Shroom Charmer Makeover Center yet again. On top of that, yesterday he made loads of accessories in all sorts of styles and colors. The day before that, he preached about variety and styling, and the day before that...
I think he's just talking to himself at this point. Nikki.
Well, you know, he sews fine. Wouldn't this be like calling yourself okay at something? Like, okay, Infinity Nikki Gamer. Yes! Do some walking or disappear for forever. You pick. Or rather, we roll a dice. This guy went so fancy compared to everyone else. Like, all the fancy decorations are gone absolutely everywhere, but they forgot to undecorate this guy's face.
Hello? Excuse me.
Huh? Human girl? I haven't seen you around. All celebration attendees must follow the dress code. Humans are no exception.
You're so squeaky that I can't even say your voice is feminine or masculine.
So I just tagged along.
It's very mouse-coded.
That's alright. You can get dressed up after.
Welcome back! Sorry about your Wi-Fi issues.
Here to celebrate Lady Rococo. Take it from me. Try your best to follow Lady Rococo's example. Don't be like this guy. Speaking of which, would you like to join the Rococo fan club? We can witness Lady Rococo become super shroom bright together!
I really want to eat your hat. Sure, I'll join.
I still don't quite understand what's going on here, but I'm a huge fan of Rococo, so sure, I would love to join the fan club.
You can permanently go, like the storyline is permanent, the decorations are not.
Hold on a
Mizuno, so it looks really weird now.
dressed like that. I was so happy that I forgot about our membership rules, but I can reserve a spot for you. Come find me when you're appropriately dressed.
I mean, miss, you're not appropriately dressed either.
On what grounds? I'm Lady Rococo's most loyal tailor.
Oh, please. Her most loyal
The quest line is
You just
permanent.
refused to supply the Shroom Charmer Makeover Center with unified accessories. You call that loyalty? Do I look like I was born yesterday?
Please excuse the commotion. We didn't mean to disturb our most esteemed guests. The Shroom Charmer Makeover Center should have ample makeup and outfits in stock. Why aren't you complying with the celebration's dress code, young lady?
Nothing at the Shroom Charmer Makeover Center fit us. We tried our best, but we just couldn't squeeze into our outfits.
Outfits that just consist of a singular piece of bow.
Please let me help. I'm
Our
Lady
heads just
Rococo's
didn't
most
fit
loyal
into it
tailor.
somehow.
I make the most beautiful shroom hats. I can have one custom made for you.
That's great. With his tailor-made shroom hats, Momo and I will become as beautiful as everyone else here. I feel awful that we can't follow the celebration's dress code, especially since Rococo personally invited us.
You two work at the Shroom Charmer Makeover Center, right? Has our esteemed guest told us the truth?
Yes, we brought out the largest bow knots we had, but they didn't fit.
You're a liar. The bow knots that you offered me was like a fingernail size. Well, look at the ones on your hat.
The same model used by Lady Rococo.
You're telling me that you couldn't have given me one that's on your hat?
We have no other options. Miss Nikki is Lady Rococo's esteemed guest, yet we failed to treat her with due hospitality.
I think 2.4 is the first temporary one.
Guards, release him. Labobo, today you owe your freedom to our esteemed
So I don't
guest.
have 2.1
Use it to make a
is
shroom
around
for Miss
because the
Nikki.
raising the
best.
behemoth part is.
Ideas.
Bobo?
Okay, I got it. I'll work hard to make a shroom hat for her, our esteemed guest. Please, rest assured.
Ex-esteemed
Don't
guest,
mind.
got
We'll
it.
talk about our headwear over there.
I'm no longer preferred. I fell from grace, guys. I mean, I'm pretty sure that they're not eating each other. It's not cannibalism if I eat the candied mushroom, okay? That's just a food preference, right? It's only cannibalism if they eat each other. Oh, I'm sorry. I never noticed this NPC. They made her such a tiny shroom hat. Look at that. It's Titchy. That's not appropriate proportion. Because if you go at like his face to hat ratio, right? You would think that she would be in a mega hat, but see, she's just like a tiny wee baby hat that doesn't even cover her full head.
Your Excellency, thank you so much.
I think we all now want
Punish
the
me again
baby wee shroom hat.
Oh, you recognize us. That makes things much easier. So, is your name Soulfine or Labobo?
Call me Labobo. So Fine is just a nickname people gave me because I'm such a good tailor. Great name, right? It looks like you've already been to the makeover center.
Imagine you're a blacksmith and they just call you
Should've gone to pick you up
Smithwell or
earlier.
something.
Pick us up?
Yes. After all, I was the one who sent you the invitation. Of course, I should have been the one to pick you up as well.
So, it was you. No wonder our invitation said nothing about any rules.
But why did you send the invitation in Rococo's name?
That's a long story. We can't talk here. Come to my workshop. We can chat more there.
I imagine it's less suspicious if you do it as Rococo.
My good friend Solili. I'm sure she'll be glad to meet your
If you
Excellency
did
and
it,
your
if he did
meowiness.
it does so
You
fine.
know how to keep a low profile.
Chances are that invitation wouldn't go out, or if we got it and showed it at the door, they would be like, what the hell?
You walk too often by the river.
Others are not supposed to invite their own guests.
I suppose the water here is particularly deep. I'm in up to my knees by now.
You sure love beating around the bush. Nikki, let's head to Labobo's workshop.
Have you tried drinking some of that water so that eventually the river kind of starts to, you know, sink? And that works. Yeah. Oh yeah, I have seen that one. I'm gonna not be pulling. No matter what. Do I have enough for a 4-star already? Yes. Yes. The pulls have reaccumulated themselves. But to continue accumulating pulls, one needs to pull. I have a lot of horns though, so that's nice. I am lacking a pretty good witch hat. The really good one was with a 5-star that I didn't want. I would like a good one, but maybe not now. I'm sure that they'll make more in the future.
Great setup you've got here.
Of course. I'm so
That
glad
was a really fast exam.
Spira. It's a shame that Spira became what it is. Your Excellency, you must have seen it too. I'd like to ask you to help us one more time. Save Spira.
I really like the
Save us
Capricorn
all.
horns.
Something very strange is going on.
Because
with
they're
Hannah.
kinda, they're
There's
wide.
No doubt about that. But Momo and I still can't figure it out. This celebration was meant to make everyone happy. So what happened?
The original celebration didn't start out like this. Both Shroomlings and humans found the rules odd, but they were a lot more lenient back then. You only needed to follow them if you found them acceptable. Otherwise, you could just do as you please. I didn't have a strong opinion on it, until Solili said, "Beauty lies in freedom. No Shroomling should be restricted. We're passionate and brave and should dare to be beautifully different."
That's pretty powerful. Your friend's a visionary.
And then they
I
said
think so
nope.
too. That's why I decided to join her in urging Avenida to change the rules. At first, the Shroomlings were in full support of the changes, but pretty soon, Avenida announced even stricter rules. One of them banned anyone from having any contact with Solili. Solili started to distance herself from the other Shroomlings after that. She wanted to protect everyone, so she locked herself away. It was around that time that Shroomlings started to disappear if they broke the rules.
So that's what happened. But why did Avenida single out Solili? What was he...
Hey, I heard that. Who said my name?
Solili! I knew I saw you back there. I'm so glad you popped by.
Why is there
Allow me
chocolate
to
sauce
introduce
on your...
Solili, meet Her Excellency and his meowliness. They help the Shroomlings explore
At
the
least I hope that
gardens.
that's chocolate sauce.
Your Excellency, meet Solili. She's the friend I told you about. There's not a Shroomling alive who can outperform her. Just wait until she works her magic.
You didn't fall in the mud.
It's
Your hat's not like
you
rotting
were
and
thinking of the
leaking,
Shroom
right?
Tower Makeover Center, weren't you? I remember your cloak.
You saw me.
Oh,
Looks like I
so
need
it's
to be a little more stealthy next time. And more discreet with my giggles.
What? Is that true, Solili? Why were you following Her Excellency and his meowliness?
Please, did you see
Very
what they were wearing?
touch-fitting.
Come on, anybody would be curious. I just had to meet the person who was invited by Rococo herself.
If I weren't trying so hard to avoid Avenida, I would have gone to your workshop.
No,
first
she's
and
a
opened
rule
up the door
breaker.
to give you a good jump scare.
You knew all along? I wouldn't have done it if I had other options. Her Excellency didn't know about us, but the name of our champion Rukoko would definitely draw her attention. This place is getting stranger by the day. Only Her Excellency.
Labobo, didn't you promise Her Excellency that you'd make her a shroom hat?
Oh yes, I'll get right on it. Once it's done, you'll be able to walk around freely with your new shroom hat, Your Excellency.
Thank you. Everyone's told me how skilled you are, and I can't wait to see it for myself.
Why don't you help me, Your Excellency? I've heard you're an incredible stylist, so maybe we could work together to make a super awesome shroom hat. What do you say?
No problem. I'll help you.
Just give me that tiny one that was on the NPC's head. I want it.
To be honest, I don't know a lot about idol culture or performing. I prefer to spend my time on crafting.
Mirta with donut vibes over here.
About making incredible works of wearable art, you know? I'm honored to make you this shroom hat, Your Excellency. I prepared some fabrics, but I'm not
Only a
sure
little
what to
bit.
use. Why don't
They
you
do
help me
look
pick
very
one out?
delicious. No. Mushroom in chocolate. What are we thinking? Yay,
No
nay?
problem. I'll take a look.
All right, all the options I have are in this photo. Pick the one that suits you best.
Wouldn't this, and this count? Oh wait, you need 3, okay. That's all the materials that you needed, You didn't even ask me for like a random bee.
How is it? Is it comfortable? Does it fit well?
It's very comfortable. The size is just right too. But
To be fair, it does look
totally
cute
different
with
from
my
the shroom hats
outfit.
I've seen around. Do you think it'll work?
It shouldn't be a problem. So Lily, what are you standing there for? It's go time!
I don't make hats, so what do you need me for?
There you go again. The situation in town is getting weirder and weirder. Who knows what'll happen if things keep going with this? We can't wait any longer.
Labobo,
You know, the
think
first time I saw this
we
cutscene,
can't
the
bring
hat
any
didn't
more
load and I
shroomers
was
or
very
humans into
confused.
this. Why won't you listen to me?
That's precisely why I got Her Excellency involved. The two of us can't pull this off alone. We need Her Excellency's help. You're so worried about dragging others into this that you're not thinking about yourself. Do you want to keep hiding forever?
Oh yeah, they would have been
I saw how
hinting
strange
dispatch.
things have gotten here, so we were already planning to investigate.
Or
on our
they
own.
pre-plan a lot of
Why don't we
outfits and
work
then
together?
shuffle them around sometimes. I saw that they gave me an invisible hat. That is a giant bow.
A beautiful shroom hat and a big, exquisite bow knot. My job here is done. Good luck on your mission.
Am I missing something? I don't see the shroom hat or the bow knot anywhere.
Only smart humans and shroomlings can see them. She loved saying that.
So Momo and me are just stupid, got
Specialty
it.
is creating disguises only others can see. She can't really alter how you look. So, in the eyes of all the other shroomlings and humans, it'll look like you're wearing the same shroom hat as everyone else.
So Lily's worried about people around her getting hurt. That's why she doesn't want us taking any risks. If we can figure out what actually happened, I'm confident that all of these problems can be solved.
It's all because of this stupid celebration. Sometimes I wish Rococo had never gone on that show. If she hadn't gone, she wouldn't have won. If she hadn't won, there wouldn't have been a celebration. If there hadn't been a celebration, we wouldn't have gotten into all this mess.
Oh, that reminds me. I actually read some promotional booklets about her performance on that show, Perfect Idol.
Yeah, they sounded nothing
A lot
like
of
what
people
you're
said
doing
she
in
was
here.
criticized for not meeting their perfect standard and faced elimination, even after she tried to change herself. Labobo, do you know how she won?
I'm not sure. We were all surprised, to be honest. We hadn't heard anything at all until suddenly we were all invited to celebrate her victory.
Okay, but has anyone seen Rococo at all?
Wait, you learned about Rococo winning through the invites? What a weird way to tell everyone. No wonder Ellie Boo Boo felt completely out of the loop.
I mean, get this as a horror story.
Find out how Rococo really won. That way we can
One
figure out how
person
this
from your
celebration
community
came
goes
together.
away to participate in the show, and that's the last time that you see of them.
Avenita's new rules are almost exactly
And then
the
later
rules
on, you
that
get
Rococo had
suspicious
to follow in the
invites
show.
inviting you to participate in a celebration for them, but they're nowhere to be seen. And the rules just keep on getting weird. Like, I would be like so
When she was
weirded
treated
out.
so unfairly. None of this makes any sense.
And why would Avenita choose to single out Solili? What was he so afraid of? Maybe he thought that she might ruin his plan. I think the answers to all these questions lie in what Rococo experienced during her time on the show.
Got it. So if we want to solve this whole celebration mess, we need to learn everything we can about
I
the
don't
show.
actually know how to access other people's lookbooks.
Aha!
I
That's
think if
Sissy.
you...
She's Rococo's most loyal fan.
I have an
She'll
Infinity
be
Nick.
the
I
most
have a
packed
Discord.
info about
It's not
Rococo.
necessarily Infinity
Right now,
Nikki.
she seems
There is
really
a section
focused
for
on
Infinity
improving her
Nikki
fans.
pictures.
Maybe if you play
You could
along
just
with her
like
and join the
dump
fan
a
club,
whole
she
load
might
of
tell you a
your
thing or two.
looks there. And a whole bunch of people could
While we're
like
on it,
give you opinions if that's what you want. Can they actually wear that? Like, did you actually give... Oh, you actually gave me a hat. It actually kind of goes with my appearance, so... I'll go like this. Because I know that sometimes people, like, friend you and spam it. Aw, I changed for the better to meet everyone's expectations, yet those once bright and sparkling eyes seem to carry a trace of subtle uncertainty. So, she wasn't happy.
This audience is really weird, don't you think? Sure, looks matter when you're picking an idol, but they're not the end-all, be-all. I mean, just think about Rococo's dancing skills.
exactly. They're ignoring the candidates' skills and personalities. Aren't their standards way too biased?
I mean, it would be really weird to apply a human standard to a mushroom to begin with. Because, like, we have a whole bunch of dance shows in practically every country, like, you know, Dancing with the Stars or whatever. Imagine a sentient mushroom went on stage to participate in that. How are you judging that? They have little short stumpy legs and really long bodies. You don't even know how much they can bend or not bend. Like, how are you judging their dance moves?
Oh, hello again. Weren't you that new fan looking to join the club?
More cat want out.
That outfit of yours wasn't up to par.
Yeah, but now I have a cool hat.
Wow, what a beautiful shroom hat. It's the most delicate, shiniest, shroom-perfect shroom hat I've ever seen.
Wow, so Lily's illusion trick is awesome. I kind of want to see what this hat looks like now.
So, with a beautiful shroom hat like this, can I join the Rococo fan club now? I really want to join.
Shroom-tastic! I knew it. Lady Rococo's fans are tireless in their pursuit of beauty. It's our honor
They all
to
filter
have
out, and then they all want to come back again, and then they all filter out again.
as the leader of the
Cats.
fan club to teach you our fan chant. Now say it loud and proud with me. Show your dedication to Lady Rococo.
Imagine having...
No problem.
Go not slay, shroom hats rock. We're Rococo's faithful flock.
Oh god. Imagine having a chant. That would be like so awkward. And you would need to like stand there smiling.
Bow not sway, shroom hats
rock. We're Rococo's faithful flock.
Shroomy and powerful. Now on to the
I
second.
mean, also talking cats, but he's unique.
Unified in mind and taste.
We aspire for Rococo's grace, unified in mind and taste.
I don't know why, but in my main account, my Nikki had a chance to troll.
Happiness is Rococo Smiles, shining light on future styles.
Happiness is Rococo's smiles, shining light on future styles.
This Nikki may not troll.
I can tell you're a super determined fan. Lady Rococo's going to love that about you. Shroom-tastic! Congratulations on officially joining the Rococo fan club! As your leader, you may call me CC Rococo forever! You should give yourself a fan name too! It's a crucial step in our initiation process. It symbolizes our eternal devotion to Lady Rococo.
If anyone was like that about me, that would be so creepy. And then they're like, yeah, this is entirely normal.
Rococo rules. How's that?
You're full of surprises.
Those are good.
Better by adding in Angelina.
There were two of them. This is the second one. Both of them are mine, which is great.
Then, could you tell me more about Rococo? I'm just such a big fan. I want to learn everything about her.
Well, twist my arm. Let's start with our great Angelina Kaleidostar Rococo's journey to Perfect Idol.
I guess idolism in Mushroom Society is really special.
Exactly what we want to hear. Lady Angelina Kaleidostar Rococo went on Perfect Idol determined to show us all the true meaning of beauty. She won that championship through consistent hard work and determination. But what mattered most to her was everyone back home in Spira. After the show, she came home and brought the gift of beauty to us all. The production team was moved by her story and decided to hold the Perfect Idol Champion celebration right here in Spira.
Oh, what a touching story. But I heard that Rococo ran into a lot of controversy on the show. How did she become champion?
Most people just see an incredible idol, but do you care enough to learn about all she's gone through? Oh, you're bringing tears to my eyes. Oh, here, let's go to the promotional booth. I keep a ton of important info about Rococo there. Besides, I treat every new member to a piece of her favorite cake, and you're no exception.
There's cake too? Nikki, let's go with her.
Momo, we're after more info, not cake, silly.
This way, our club's promotional booth is right up ahead.
I do support being after cake. Cake is great. And that's the bad cake. Then it's a bad cake. Why did I repeat that? Why? I somehow have all three people. What? No. That's not what I wanted. I somehow have like all three people on my friends list on this account. But I think therefore I am. That's because I added them from like pictures that I took with them. I don't know if one needs to like accept in order to get into the lookbook. I don't know how Infinity Nikki stuff works. Her shroom cap is very bouncy though.
Here's everything you'll need to learn about Lady Rococo. Brochures, interview transcripts, posters, stickers. There's just so much, I can't keep track.
Probably. I already completely forgot about it.
You'd like. My greatest wish is for everyone to learn more about her, to fall for her just like I did. That way we'll all
Oh, okay.
witness her hard work and brilliance together.
Wow, you really seem to like
like her.
You can walk me through navigating the lookbook then.
And learn more about Rococo's incredible story.
Shroom-tastic! Oh, take your time.
Who plays a lot of Infinity Nikki? Me! Who still doesn't understand some of the functionality? Also me! Especially when you're like, I don't remember anything about this. I found the button. Friends? I think people do need to accept. Unless you're named Mimi, which Minnie, I'm pretty sure you're not. There are a lot of menus. Especially when I'm like, double check. Wrong button again. I do like that there's like a giant accept button though. So like some people have sent me friend requests. Yeah, it's waiting for a player's response. Ooh! Ooh, that works! You're a genius! Or just good at navigating menus. 178 posts, not bad. Do you know if lookbook maxes out at any point? Like, is there a maximum amount of lookbook looks that you can have? I mean, this is nice, but it is more of a casual Nikki in my opinion. Like, if you just wanted to like take Nikki out to like chill in a club, majority of the game is like so sparkly. You don't tend to like take Nikki out. I think this look will work very, very well when there's gonna be a modern setting. I'm not entirely sure about like the haircut, but I do think that that mint kind of color does look nice with everything else. It's just not my personal favorite haircut, I think. I do kind of love this look. It's if Nikki wanted to like, I don't know, steal you away in the night. I feel like this Nikki is about to be like, on guard! But with a birds? Dragons. Dragon cage. It looks like a little chirpy birdie cage. Like, I know where it's from. It's from Behind Prayers, I'm pretty sure. Or is it? Or is it from the other one? The one that ran at the same time as Behind Prayers. I think it's from Behind Prayers anyway. I do like this one. I'm not entirely sure if the sleeves are too much or not, but like... Ooh, this... You have the deer outfit. That's nice. I mean, because of how the skirt poofs, your sleeves are kind of doing the wibble wobbles in previews, and I imagine in the game as well. The physics on clothes in this game, man. They don't like doing the physics thing. So whenever I'm layering, I tend to be very incredibly particular. The socks end in a very interesting pattern. it kind of goes well here, but like it feels like they're almost glass and like they broke. Where are the socks from? Flutterstorm! One of the first banners. You must have a lot of banners. I'm just gonna leave some likes. Be like and like and like. Oh yeah, 44 out of 100. So what are posts? If that's the capacity, then what are posts? Because pictures kinda max out at 100 too now, don't they? Does that mean that like a person cleared out their thing at some point? I like the coloration of this, but I feel like it would be better with a shorter dress. Also, the handbag that's a pendulum is a bit awkward because there's a handbag that's a handbag and then handbag that's a pendulum. That's kind of booping her hip. Though it can be fun to do this. To be like boop, 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 boop. Well, that's my personal preference as well. I do like how you made the jacket. Everything has like this very gold tinge. I'm amazed that you managed to do this. You had to mess with the shininess of things to have that happen. Because otherwise things just look yellow. That jacket is... Oh, it's Dream Chaser. That's a good use for Dream. Yeah, I wish that I could like take a pair of scissors and be like, I know that this is the dress model, but like, can I just like snip snip? Snip snip snip. Avatar slots? What's an avatar slot? As in your profile picture? Aww, it's the Sea of Stars dress. I like that the inside just kind of reminds me of water. Even though it's supposed to be sky, it's a very nautical theme in here. I think that that's intentional. I don't know how the bottom and the top go together personally, because I know that it's one dress. And I feel like this is a very standout color that's on top. Like, the bottom of the dress and the top matches, but like, this color is very standouty. And I kind of wish that it ombre'd up a bit more through some channel. To kind of just... Because otherwise, when I'm looking at it, the first thing that I see is that, like, top layer. And I kind of want everything to match the top layer, but then everything else is matchy-matchy. It's just the top layer that's not. So technically the top layer is the standout, but in my opinion the top layer is the star of the show as well. It's very watery glossy. I do want to eat it, but I can't. But it feels like it would taste like unfirm gelatin for some reason. Like, if you bit into it, it would just kind of melt in your mouth and would probably have a very rubbery texture. It's probably not a good idea to eat clothes. But I do want to, especially when you put Nikki in summer sandals. I'm a thumbs up that. Aw, it's the deer and the cat. And the deer and the cat. I never tried wearing cat on its own. Without the coat, I mean. Something is a bit happening with the front there. I think you added the necklace on top of the butterfly thing. Okay, you added an extra brooch which is here. But like, it's a butterfly on top of a butterfly. So it's a bit angly. Angly from the side. A bit hangy. Feels weird to shake. I have never seen cat dress colored this way. That is a very nice coloring. You're a very talented stylist when it comes to this. Okay, me like... I don't understand hip wings. It's not that it doesn't go with the outfit. It's that I personally don't understand the piece. Like, it's not wings. It's coming from your lower back and lying on your butt. It's weird. And it's not to do with you. It's the fact that that's a piece in the game. It's... I don't have the Crimson Feather banner, even on my main, because I'm like... I know that some people really like it, but for me it's so weird. Ooh! Oh, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. I was like, your hair no clippy at the top. And that's quite impressive. There's a lot of veil pieces clippy with a lot of hair. But your hair do clippy at the bottom. So, that's the exchange, I guess. You really would want to provide it with either a flat bottom or shorter, but like completely flat hairstyle to prevent all clippy. But some people don't mind clippy, I guess. I'm always looking for clippy. I like the idea of coupling the feather with the face net, with the veil. I think that is a very elegant choice. I also love that you are a master of metallic sheen as well. Because that is very metallic-y feeling and I like it. Yeah, there probably are clippy because of wings. Huh. Right, I think I'm getting which piece is which now. So that's the mermaid bottom with the deer top. And like the above is the same as before. It clippy less now because it's lying flat. It only clippy if I move her around. And even then not much. It's the mermaid bottom that's doing it for me. I'm struggling to wear it so much myself because of this part. This bit of fabric. I think it's a bit of a weird feel. Without it, you would kind of look, I suppose, like one point, like the witch dress. Like the witch banner, it's giving witch banner vibes, but with like an extra tail. I do still love the top. Everything above here. But I think that was obvious from the previous bit. Oh wow. Is she a vampire hunter? She feels like a vampire hunter. That's a massive bow. A really massive bow. That's the thing that like immediately hits you. I almost feel like you need a rifle. Just a rifle just for yourself so that you have a threatening weapon that's not a massive bow. Yay! She is a vampire hunter! Yeah, she does look like a vampire hunter. Alternatively, she looks a little bit like a vampire that's a hunter. reminds me of animated Hellsing a little bit. But there was like a very tall, broad woman in Hellsing. The animated one. What am I even remembering right now? She kind of reminds me of her. Or the vampire dude himself. Was there even... Am I remembering the right thing, or was it Alucard that I'm remembering, which is a different thing? There was an animated Hellsing, but I'm not entirely sure if it's the right one. It's just that the art style. But it wouldn't have been a recent one. Yes, Alucard. That's the one. Alucard from Hellsing? God damn it. Alucard is one of the 3 main protagonists of the Hellsing anime series, produced by Gonzo. I'm just gonna throw this up quickly. Just to show what I'm looking at. Do you see why? It's like, she looks like she's dressed as him. Oh boy, that reference took so many brain waves to figure out what I'm talking about. Oh, where are you going? Oh, yeah! Well done. Oh, not unliking it, but liking it. Good thing! I nailed it! You can definitely tell what this is. Aw, she's sweet. It feels almost candy-like, but like it obviously isn't. I think I prefer Cloud Reverie in this color. Because she's like elegant, but also sweet. It kind of uplifts the outfit. There's nothing that I dislike about this. That hair does have like a very weird ponytail over here, but because you put the hat on, it doesn't look uneven because it like balances it out. What is the hat from? Mistbound Whispers. Which means be fucked if I know. I don't remember it. I honestly don't know what to do with this top myself. Quite specifically like the outerwear part. Because you see how she's standing? She always kind of pierces the sleeves through her body. So while the outfit itself looks nice and elegant, whenever you try any like sitting poses or even run, you'll often like clipping through the sleeves. She's very watery, very still, very flowy downy. Which is even like it moves. When it moves, it's just so lightweight, so featherweight. But then Nikki's standing position just like ruins it as she's like through her own fabric. She does that to me all the time too. Aww, yeah, I can see it. Though with that one, she looks almost too elegant to be in the patch. Aww, sleepy Nikki. I can't figure out how to use this coat myself. I think you used it very well because it stands out as being like one of the main pieces, but also you can see quite a lot of the rest of the outfit. The only thing about this is once again our excellent games physics collision. So she's twitchy even in the preview. It's like twitchy, twitchy poo. Aw, nice nap time. I do like how she also has a book. She's so prepared for sleep. Ah yes, that's the queen look. That's a... that's a very touchy red. I'll become a cat, and then I'll want to like run my fingers through it. Ooh, and her hair is like held up. And then the veil, which doesn't look awkward or clippy with this set, because her hair is held up, but she also is wearing a crown. And that's the crown from the free golden and silver outfit that they gave us. Yeah, this is very regal. I think all you need now is a throne. There is one in 1.3 place. If you go through like the whole dungeon, there's a throne room. Sleeves are very skirt not friendly, I would say. Because it is doing a collidey again. It is doing a pretty big collidey. I do like the pattern on the sleeves. I didn't even notice that original sleeves have circles. This really nicely accentuates them. But boy, it's, you can't... Anything that's like out like that, you practically can't put any outerwear or any sleeve on it because it does this collidey thing. You can see that that sleeve really wants to live, man, but like... the skirt's not letting her, so she's just vibrating. I do really like the socks in this. I think that like the top of the sock is really pretty, but most of the time you just don't get to show it off because when is Nikki dressed with something short enough for that? I would say that the haircut could have been more playful, but at the same time, it kind of subdues the whole outfit nicely. Because otherwise you have very strong pinks, but now you have a gentler pink to kind of rein it in. Which is probably a good idea, and I like how the socks are going with the necklace. But no, the clippy, the physicky bits. The physicky, I should just start describing my, the parts of Infinity Nikki that I don't like as physicky bits. Because it is physicky bits. What is this? Moonlit Memorial? What is Moonlit Memorial? That's not the dress that came with little birdos, did it? Infinity Nikki Moonlit in Memorial? Oh! I see! That's the dress from the deer outfit. That's the 4-star from... It's very pretty. I really like the dress. And it goes really elegantly with the sleeves. Also from the deer outfit. She's a proper witch here. I would say if I was trying to recreate this, I can probably get most of this by using 1.7 Snake Lady. Because I could use the sleeves from there. And I could also use the dress from there for like similar vibe. If I went more foresty green rather than the deep toxic-y green that they do. I was about to ask where's the wand from, but I have it. That's the snowy one on the permanent banner, I guess. Never just tried holding it. It does look very magical, especially when you dye it green and it's not just like obviously frozen. Yeah, I like that one. This one is nice, and also no clippy, no sleeve malaki, whatever sleeves love doing. This one is very dangerous to sleep physics territory, but not quite there. The outfit looks alright, but I'm not a fan whenever Nikki holds the span. Yeah, mostly because whenever you wanna like see the whole outfit, she like completely prevents you from seeing the top at all. She's like, no! You must not look! You cannot peek! You cannot admire my dress! Which makes outfit previews really awkward because you're like, yeah, let me see the whole fit. Now I have to imagine the front side. And that's not as nice. Aww. That's a very fairy outfit. I like this one. The only thing that I would change is I feel like she needs a bit more of an intricate skirt. Something more over here. You might be cosplaying somebody though that I don't quite know. Which will probably be true, but like... I love whatever you did here with like the shoes and the... Is that one shoe or is that like a shoe, an overshoe, and a sock? It's probably a singular shoe, isn't it? Like that, there's a lot happening over here, so it's nice to be able to see that. But then the skirt is just very schoolgirly. Yay, Swamp Witch! Oh yeah, they do need you to be able to switch poses in lookbook, and not only lookbook, just the whole wardrobe in general, because so often, like, Cat Nikki is slightly weird to pose, because whenever you put on that dress, she starts going, meow, and it's like, Nikki, I'm trying to preview you. Aw, this one is just comfy. It's Nikki sleepy time, but less fancy. Though, I suppose Nikki walking around the house. I don't know how I feel about those shoes. Like, it's the wolf behemoth. Was it the grow big outfit that it came? Like, you grow big and then you pretend to be a behemoth? That can't be it. Maybe it's from, like, the time when we raised the behemoth. Like, I don't know how to use them to not, like, make them look awkward. They kind of work like slippers, but also not really. I really like Brutus slippers. It is super comfy. Ooh. That's a scholastic Nikki. She's going full-on scholar on us. She's smart, she's very fancy. I think this is one of the outfits in which the hair looks the least awkward because it's like on a bit of a slope. So when there's something on her shoulder, the slope is a bit less obvious. But also I feel like trying to layer hair, that bit of fabric and the dress is a bit dangerous for running. That is a lot of things that can collide. And when they don't, then there's like this awkward space in between. Ooh, I really like her hair accessories. I feel like I should recolor mine to yellow. Hello, good morning. Well, at least it didn't spill anywhere, right? Ah, that's very colorful. I like her eyes. The dress hits so strongly compared with all accessories. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Like, I almost want the flower yellow to be subdued a little bit, so that it flows more well with the rest of the outfit. There's quite a lot of collision tolerance with this veil when it comes to the hair because it's so thick that you're not gonna notice if the hair is colliding with it. It will collide through a couple of layers, but I feel like the yellow shawl is definitely doing something at the back. It looks a bit awkward because I think it's trying to peek through the hair and then a little bit through the top, but it can't fully. That veil covers it up really well though. Like, the only thing that I would change about this is I would subdue the flower color, I think. Okay, I think we looked at 8, 12, 16, 20. So we did have like half your lookbook. We can go back now. And I completely forget what we're doing. Huh? Messages? Oh yeah. You approved my friend's request. Thank you very much. We were learning more about Rococo last time when we were here, and then I forgot what we were doing.
Schedules. Looks like one of them is from before Rococo went on the show.
Not really.
The other is from after
I just did the amount that I was interested.
Wow, that second one looks so strict.
Agreed.
Training all day
Thank you for
long?
sharing.
I wouldn't last a day with a routine like that.
Yeah, and look at all these dietary restrictions. They scheduled their photo shoots during meal times. And wait, only desserts provided by sponsors were allowed?
Looks like Rococo followed this schedule every single day.
I mean,
when she
it
was on
sucks
the show.
depending on how much sponsors you
The last
have.
part is scribbled out. I wonder what it says.
Ooh. Day in life of charisma star Rococo. Upon waking, stretch, bask the shroom cap in the sun, daydream a little, morning dance practice, do some crafts, meet friends for fruit drinks, lunch, take a nap, take her snail to play by the river, dance rehearsal, interact with fans, official performance, shroom care, beauty sleep. Upon waking, review the rules of beauty, small breakfast, depuff the face, posture training, smile training, dance practice, vocal training. Small lunch, eat sponsor-approved dessert, shoot behind-the-scenes footage. Fitness training, interviews, commercial shots. Evening is blanked out. Don't think that sleep came into it. Also, depuff the face? On a shroom? How do you depuff a shroom? What do you do? Flatten it? Yeah, it's a permanent quest. Imagine that.
Look at this painting.
To be fair, 1.3 and 2.3 are permanent.
Barely make out who it's of.
If I had to take a wild
Yep.
guess, I'd say
It's just awkward cardboard cutouts now.
You're probably right. Look over there. That accessory looks like something Rococo wore all the time. But I don't think she was wearing it on the big standee by the stage.
Yeah, but also we haven't seen Rococo, just interpretations of Rococo as a painting. Which, like, if you drew me, you can draw. You can dry me however you like.
Look, Momo. This part is about the ceremonial outfit given to the champion. It's styled like a pastry chef's uniform.
just looking at it is making me hungry. The design's so sweet and cool at the same time. I feel like it clashes with all the pink, cutesy celebration decorations.
I do find, like, the difference in this quite a lot. If she would have won, or if she did win, how would you even put that on her? Surely, mushroom, not human shaped.
Beyond learning that the champion's outfit clashed with the stage decor, we didn't really get any useful info.
Weird. Did we miss something?
Oh, on this account I don't.
Over there? Did you see that?
Even on my normal one, I don't. Like, this is like my streaming account.
What thing on the table?
It has like nothing.
Has this entrance been there the whole time?
I'm not sure. I didn't notice it. But didn't the Shroomling King get sucked into one of these before? Do you think those show materials got sucked into this one?
It's very possible. Let's go check it out.
I like that this place is just full of holes. You enter through a hole and then you find another 2D hole. We know why these ones got set. Didn't, like, these holes get set by the person that was trying to protect the tears from the Docilists? Seemingly, she could have set more of them than she wanted to. Considering that there's one over here. Otherwise, this one would make absolutely no sense.
Nikki, look at this newspaper clipping on the ground.
All I could see was a bush for a while.
It's a report on the show.
And that's not a clipping, that's like a whole stack of
Only
newspapers.
controversial Shroomling contestant did not make the cut for the next round of competition.
So she did not win.
Despite her dazzling smile on stage,
See?
Coco
Your friend
couldn't
goes
help but show a
missing.
hint of dejection as
You
she
hear
made
nothing
her
about her, then suddenly an
does the
invitation
future hold
comes, and
after
everybody's
her
made to act weird.
Huh? Elimination? Does that mean Rococo lost? Come
I'm
on,
just gonna like
Nikki,
sit down with this whole stack of newspapers. Momo, you can have one, we
The
have at
popular
least
show
10.
Perfect Idol comes under fire after a shocking scandal is brought to light. As it stands, authorities have ordered the show to cease production immediately. The show was cancelled?
False advertising and idol manipulation.
What? Not only did Rococo not win, but the show was cancelled too?
So is every newspaper a different one, or?
The Shroomlings are chanting, Lady Rococo, like post-string dolls. And
'Cause
up
this
against
is
the cats
thick.
and Shroomlings left and right. This doesn't make any sense.
Avenida. Right, Avenida.
Like, one thing, Momo, that nobody focused on is the fact that
managed to figure
literally
the show was
nobody has
cancelled.
seen Rococo.
Avenida has to know too. He's the event organizer.
And why is he doing all this? What does he have to gain from holding a massive celebration for Rococo? This is...
A dirty cult!
Nikki Rococo rules! Your cake is ready to enjoy. Come on over and
I now have a feeling that you're gonna poison me with that, but sure. Let's go.
Talk about this later, Momo.
Hello!
We just have to act like nothing happened, or else we'll blow our cover.
Don't worry.
my! We're over there for quite a while.
Oh yeah, she's just like out
I've
there.
seen you, though. Lady Rococo's stories have a way of making you lose track of time.
Yes, that's right. Nikki and I were so immersed in Rococo's stories that...
We were so immersed
Wow, you two must be big fans
in
of
illegal
Rococo.
newspapers.
Of which here, Lady Rococo's favorite cake. It's pretty shroom-tastic if I do say so myself.
It looks so delicate and so tempting.
I know, right? The first time Lady Rococo tried it, she broke out into a passionate dance and just couldn't stop.
You sure it wasn't just advertising material, but TCC?
I substituted some ingredients to make this cake basically calorie-free in honor of Lady Rococo's pursuit of beauty. Now you can enjoy as much as you like, completely guilt-free.
I bet it tastes like cardboard.
Patasisi, you must have made this cake from scratch, right?
Of course! Lady Rococo taught me how to make it. It's been a long time since I last saw her. I miss her so much.
So did you like see it on TV, or did she like come back?
Okay, so can we eat it now?
Not yet. As Lady Rococo's followers, we can't just do whatever we want. Everything must be done in accordance with Lady Rococo's wishes.
Rococo's wishes? So we have to wait for her to show up before digging in?
Didn't she eat, like, cake for lunch?
Or we have to adjust to her schedule to show our dedication to her at all times?
Noon. Whatever noon is.
Exactly!
It's before afternoon, though.
Perfect fan. Dessert time is from noon to 1.
Which is implied by the name of afternoon.
Quietly appreciate the cake's beauty.
I mean, that is true. If you just like drug the cake a little, makes people very happy that we're in afternoon. We need to be back to noon. So we're just gonna stay in here for a day and stare at the cake. Don't mind me.
Alright, dessert time! Feel free to dig in, you two. This is about to be the most delicious, unforgettable cake you'll ever have.
What if I dig but not in?
Don't mind if I do.
Nikki, that's your hand.
I can't taste anything.
This cake. Where's the flavor? Wow, this cake it's truly special. Thank you for allowing us to try it.
Well, I mean, it is calorie free.
Of course it's special. Why did you stop eating? Oh, don't be shy. Have as much as your heart desires.
I don't think that they're allowed to leave.
Momo and I need to keep in shape. Why don't you give the rest to her other fans? After all, sharing is caring.
It's so great. Anyway, I would hate to eat it all alone.
Hasn't Rococo been away for a long time? Why not let everyone share a piece of this incredibly
Delicious cake.
Oh, how generous. You two were truly born to follow Rococo. I'll share the rest with everyone else who's dying to see her on stage again.
Then we'll take our leave now.
Repeat with me. It is tasty.
Is it just me or was that the weirdest cake you've ever had? It had no flavor. How's that even possible?
I would be like very
Myself. Did Patasisi not
hesitant
taste it?
about accepting any
Or did she
food from
taste it
cult
but
members.
find nothing strange about it. We must have missed something. I guess there's no point in dwelling on it. Let's report our findings to Labobo and figure out our next move.
I mean, they are obsessed with losing weight. And not being fat. We will be like, hey, have you eaten this strange poisonous cake? Or was that just me? Did you all accept food from strangers too? When they came like banging on your door with cake?
Your Excellency, did you find out? Wait, why are you so gloomy? Did you run into Avenida?
No, I ran into a bad cake.
What? The show was cancelled? Rococo didn't become champion?
I am happy that we're opening with that and not with just the
Avenida
cake
won
was
this
bad.
Grand champion celebration and gather so many shroomlings.
We suspect that Avenida might be doing this for personal reasons. We should start with him if we want to solve this mystery.
I think that there was a water cake.
There's no time to waste. We
It
have to
looks
go
really
now.
cool, but it doesn't really taste of anything. I'm pretty sure it's those
Labobo, have you forgotten what I told you?
jello raindrop bubbles. What do you like, jellify around
It's a miracle that
thing
you're
to
still
look
safe
like
and
a
sound,
raindrop?
truth be told.
But it's mostly just like water and gelatin.
In any case, it's too risky for you to keep investigating Avenida. You've got to stop for now.
There was also water cakes from like depression
It's
times.
different. We have really
But that's
solid
because you
clues.
would have like cake base and your mixture on top would be incredibly watery.
You can't
So
go.
it would be very
This is all my
fluidy
fault.
cake.
I've hurt too many innocent people. Too many shroomlings. I can't lose you too.
How sweet. What a touching bond you share. Too bad. This farce must come to an end.
Avenida, how did you get here?
I mean, I assume that he
I've
lives
got you
around
to
the
thank, my
space.
dear. After all, it's my duty to take care of an esteemed guest with such a special invite.
You knew the invitation was fake?
So, when you helped us save Labobo, all you wanted was to lure Solili out?
Once I've eliminated this little mistake, my perfect celebration can finally begin.
Has anyone noticed
so
that Solili's
obsessed with the
necklace is
celebration.
kind of like the one that
What's your
Rococo used to
goal?
wear?
I've been transparent from the start. As Lady Rococo's attendant, I have but one goal in this life. To make her happy.
That sounds really miserable.
She has sacrificed so much to be where she is. Even giving up parts of herself. She's so close to becoming the perfect idol. All she needs now is this celebration. What reason would I have not to grant her wish?
Because it's insane?
Parts of herself? What do you mean?
Weren't you just going on and on about how close you all were? Don't tell me you haven't even revealed your true identity.
I guess don't eat grandma
Or
food.
maybe you're too ashamed to admit that, despite acting like they're equal, a
Their
little
pantry
partner in crime,
candy is probably
you're
old.
the most privileged one of all. The other Lady Rococo.
Solili is Rococo?
It appears your memory has betrayed you. Well, no matter. Guards.
I hate it when I magic and divide myself.
So don't waste your time here. Take Solili and leave! I don't know what's going on between you and Rococo, but you're a special shroomling. You and Her Excellency will be able to save everyone. Promise me you'll try, Solili.
This isn't right. It can't be. That voice is back. It's taking us. But to where?
The abandoned to race, forgotten by mistake, expulsed. Cowardice, helplessness, hesitance, and ease. Those things flash way too fast.
Where's Solili? Solili!
We're in the place of the expulsed, I believe? Ooh. That is a big barrier. And there's still some dust over here. Like, you can see it. It's a giant bubble. Hello.
Solili. Wait, no. Rococo. Neither feels
A gasp.
Regardless, are you alright? How are you feeling? You can just call me Solili. My head really hurts. Too many memories flooding in.
Because of what just happened? That makes sense. I felt like a bouncy ball getting tossed all over the room until I opened my eyes and bam! I was here.
Maybe. Ever since I was abandoned, there's been a voice in my mind trying to guide me. But I never heard
Go
it wanted
up!
me to go.
Go up! Past the barrier!
That place is here.
The pink
Totally safe with
barrier
no one else
with the weird
It's
dust!
also where Rococo feels at peace. But somehow, everything here is in
I like that it seems like she glued them on with chocolate.
What did I go through here? What did Rococo go through here? And how did we... Don't panic, Solili.
Go through the
Everyone would
special
feel bad if
dust!
All those memories came flooding back to them.
Stop sniffing
We'll
it!
take a look around. Why don't you rest here and take things at your own pace? Don't push yourself, okay?
It makes
Thank
cakes
you,
be
Your
bland.
Excellency. Once I've wrapped my head around everything, I'll tell you what I know.
Or maybe if you eat it enough, your taste buds go away. And it helps. Those who come into contact, call without permission, will vanish into the night. Like dust scattered in the wind, like sparks lost in the void. Nice! I like the void. Void's home. Sometimes meows at you, but don't mind that.
I've been watching you for a long time, Salili. I suggest that you abandon those dangerous ideas.
Dangerous? I just think there are other ways to hold a shroom-tastic celebration. Ways that are easier on everyone.
It's fine. He's doing very good.
Let everyone dress the way they like, without having to wear a pink bone up.
That's the only appropriate behavior of the void. If yours don't, then you got the wrong one.
The celebration doesn't need meaningless embellishment. What it needs is perfection. Flawless perfection, like Lady Rococo. If you insist on hindering our celebration, well, let's just say I have ways of making you stop. Oh, but you wouldn't let things get to that point, would you, Salili?
Why are you so threatening?
This is how Salili was in the beginning. She didn't have to hide. She advocated for changing the rules.
Yeah, and got like a direct threat in return.
Avenida was just as obsessed with perfection back then. But it looks like he couldn't make Rococo happy despite all his efforts. Huh.
Maybe she wasn't so concerned with winning or being celebrated. Maybe she was focused on something else.
Making sure that she's celebrated? That's the only thing that he has to do in his life. Why did my sea of... Oh, okay. That's why we're glowing. But we can't afford anything, so why are we glowing again? Oh. Okay. I don't know how we got here, but fine. It was a glowy point. I needed to make it stop.
Hey! All I did was ask Patasisi when the celebration would be. I didn't break the rules. Why are you arresting me?
You're just really arrestable. You just look incredibly arrestable, that's it.
Then how do you explain this report? Taylor Labobo had close interactions with the Shroomling who shouldn't exist, and told others to question the show's rules.
Huh? Labobo was the one who did it! I'm so fine. It has nothing to do with me!
Nonsense.
I'm not one of my names, I'm the other. It has nothing to do with me.
Pardon for questioning? Avenida must really hate that I even exist, if he's willing to punish my friends just for talking to me. So many of my friends have disappeared because...
Sometimes,
I don't want to drag anyone else...
when somebody goes, why are you arresting me? You don't need to explain yourself, just go, you look very arrestable.
Voice in my head. Though it's too faint to understand, I can still hear it echoing. What is it trying to tell me?
Don't eat the cake!
I knew it. So Lily went into hiding to save all the other Shroomlings from being taken.
She wasn't good at it because she kind of just stood behind some boxes.
Who could be calling out to Salili?
And you could see her in plain view.
Salili is the other Rococo. Could it be Angelina?
Yeah, see, don't trust the food. Something's up with it. I need to go up. Oh, wait, found an elevator, it's fine. Huh? The heck? Why is this a thing? You mashed the paint, I guess. She's just a bit perplexed and flabbergasted, it's fine. Yeah, there's like a very heavy thing and like paint on the other side of it. So I suppose it's like a fancy way to mash things.
I told you to stop getting involved.
Solo seesaws for the permanently lonely people.
Did you really go this far just to sit here and chat with me? What were you thinking?
Do I need reasons to want to see my friend? Come on. We can do more with our lives than try and prove ourselves to the Mother Shroom.
I don't think that this is just proving yourself to the Mother Shroom. I think this is proving yourself to an imaginary Rococo.
That's all I want, okay? Look at the design on this flashy poster. I've been staring at it for days, but I still can't figure out how it's made.
From paper?
You really think you can figure out the structure of something this flashy at a glance? This is just a cheap recreation of that fairy tale idol. There's nothing deep about it.
Glitter. I bet it was glitter.
Fairy tale? There are fairy tales about idols?
Of course! Rainbow cotton candy clouds, long hair sways, miracles made. I really admired that idol when I was
I mean,
younger.
technically, half of Rococo is Solili.
People love and hope.
Other half is supposed to be somewhere.
This poster only captures the surface level stuff. A true champion's outfit holds power, not like this facade. I don't know what the designer was aiming for, but to me it's passionate and resolute, like a forest at night adorned with fruit red as flames.
I'm now imagining a superhero outfit, but instead of being flashy, it's like the most boring way to dress possible.
That sounds both cool and cute.
Like, imagine you just like showed up with sports gear.
How do you know what
Or
the
your
champion
pajamas,
outfit
and you're like, this grants me power.
Me? How did I know? How could I have possibly known?
Yeah!
It doesn't matter anymore.
They have cat paws on their
I throw out every single rule in this
on their stumps for some reason.
to wear whatever brings them joy.
Little beans. But made from mushroom.
It's because you're Rococo too, Solili. That's why you know what the champion's outfit looks like.
Momo, don't you think Solili is a lot like the Rococo we first met? Encouraging every shroomling to express themselves and embrace who they truly are?
You're right. It's just like that champion's outfit. Passionate, determined, full of life.
We should keep these memory pieces safe. I have a feeling they'll be super useful.
Yeah, but then her brain broke. And now there's two of them.
Together to make a whole sketch. Hold on. Why did Solili run off to the Grace dining hall? Is she alright? We have to go find her.
I did not see that happen, Momo, but I'll trust ya.
Solili, what are you looking at?
A Pawn King?
Solili?
In the violent way or the sexy way or both?
It's you! So strange. The voice spoke to me again. The one I hear echoing in the depths of my mind. By the time I realized what was happening, it was too late. I had already followed it here. I'm not sure why, but I think it's trying to guide me deep into the Grace dining hall.
The voice. Is it Angelina's?
I don't know. She abandoned me for my imperfection. So why would she be calling to me now?
Because you're a part of her?
Every shroomling in town, Avenida, they've all told us that they just want to make Rococo happy. I wonder, could you be the true cause of her sadness? Me? The Rococo I remember always encouraged every shroomling to be their best selves, to embrace their uniqueness.
You mean...
You believe
I mean,
that too, don't
Nikki,
you?
if two people share the same ideals, that doesn't make them the same
Maybe it
person.
was just too hard for her to face you. After all, you are her heart.
I'm her heart?
Avenida wants her to be happy and break free from her cage. But how can someone be eternally happy when they can't even listen to their own heart?
I mean, like, you should have removed was the brain. Because if you can't think it, you can't overthinking. So the only thing that remains is the happy brain cell.
Your Excellency, how could Rococo be that foolish?
No, that's not it. You and her, you're both victims here. The imperfect self doesn't exist. Both of you only wanted the people around you to become the most fulfilled versions of themselves. Besides, as the other Rococo, you never gave up the fight, did you?
I understand.
I
Your
don't think
Excellency.
that you flavor a
Pull
cake
myself
with
together to
brain
find
cells.
Angelina. Together,
But
we'll
not
find
having the
all of it.
tasty brain cells might make you not care that
Wait,
cake
hold
be
on.
bland,
How did
though.
you and Angelina split into two?
Because no brain cell to sense it with.
It's that standard. It has some sort of power. It made a promise to Rococo when she felt hopeless. It would make her a perfect idol, one that could bring happiness to all.
Ah yes, some people are wondering such great things as to live or not to live, to die or not to die, and I'm like, if less brain cell,
By Rococo's inner pain.
maybe bland food no
It's a
bad,
big dream that could
because
shatter at any
no
moment.
tasting brain cell either. Maybe just happy.
No wonder they have such strict rules and weird punishments. They're like cogs in a machine.
Now I get why all those shroomlings love that nasty cake so much. Even their food is fake. Ugh, how could you disrespect cake like that?
The thing is, if everyone's like made to act a certain way, even if they disliked the cake Momo, they couldn't say it.
One day he felt incredibly familiar, and the next he was so distant, almost scary. I can't seem to remember where he came from, but I'm certain he really does want Rococo to be happy.
Looks like we'll have to search the Grace
I
Diamond.
think when you would outsource your happiness to aliens, they might not entirely grasp what happy is made out of.
With pastry chefs every day to pay tribute. What if we dress up like them and sneak in?
Yeah, and you can do magic tricks, right? What if you just bam, pow, zam, and we'll be good to go?
I mean, he is exactly what it says on the tin. He's trying to make Rococo happy. It's just he's shit at it. Because he doesn't know what happiness is, I think.
So Lily, your friends may care about you more than you think.
What do you mean?
The memory pieces we collected, they seem to fit together to make something.
Make perfect idol. Perfect idol make happy.
Leonard must have
Therefore,
hoped that you would put
throw
it
away
back
your
together
heart.
someday.
And then we're just gonna have like the most authoritarian
He actually made a
celebration ever.
sketch. I only mentioned it in passing.
What is this? Self. Something, something.
You, who dare to be your best self, are a champion who doesn't need a crown.
That's how we bake a cake.
There are so many people I need to save. I must be brave and face whatever comes. Your Excellency, I'm ready.
Okay, then let's shatter this false illusion.
It's the 4-star from the banner. And I swear, developers like developing weird clothes for the sake of it. a lot of people like, yay, bat wings. Bat wings are tied to giant cherries. You can't have bat wings without giant cherries. The dress is very food-shaped. And very food-themed. You can't have a dress that's not food-themed. They didn't have to do any of this. But I think that they did that because they wanted to. And then they tried tying it in the story. Because it's not like it falls in naturally. So they're like, oh, maybe you need the outfit to get into the food place. Yeah, that makes sense. We don't have permission to enter?
Brought cake. You. Inspection.
Cake. Present cake. I am trying. I can't present cake and move at the same time. It's a bit awkward like that.
You. Outfit acceptable. Pass. You. Brought cake. Pass. You. Why didn't you come with Avenida?
Mr. Avenida is too busy hunting down Solili. But I assure you, the cake and the outfit were meticulously prepared according to his instructions.
I think it's gonna be from 1.2.
You don't want to stress Lady Rococo by making her wait over some tiny procedural flaw, do you?
I remember that before the previous outfit, we had like a leak that showed the updated decoration from the banner.
Cake.
And I think that this the same has happened the second time around.
Yes.
But I haven't checked in a long while.
Go, go, go!
So I think it's either balloon dress or the fireworks dress. Which is such a shame for me. I'm legitimately waiting on Timeless Melody and they like skipped forward. And now they're gonna skip back. I just have to tell myself
Where's the Lily? Didn't you
that eventually the outfits that I own will eventually come back and I'm gonna have their alternate evolutions. And it doesn't matter if it happens in 2.4 or 2.9. It will eventually, one day, over the rainbow, maybe happen. I mean, I think that the guard is very mechanical. It's just that in order to enter, you must own food product / cake. Because everyone in this space, you can see how still it is. It's like when you walk out on a show and you get into like behind the scenes. And there's like robots that are supposed to be playing parts. But they're just standing there and you like can't speak with them either. Cause like I have full Timeless Melody. And I also have Tide of Tears. So 1.3 and 1.7. Both of these are at max evolutions. But they didn't start doing alternative evolution until 1.8. So I get no alternative details on the outfits that I do have. And I want them. I mean, I know that the only thing that Infold knows how to do is to slash dresses down.
No, it was Rococo.
But I want to see that still.
really is here.
Judging by that voice, Rococo should be somewhere higher up.
Oh, let's take a look up there.
It will happen eventually. Sooner or later.
Little dear, do you think that if I had won and become the perfect idol,
I can't change anything. I have nothing to offer. How can someone like me be loved by everyone? How could I be the perfect idol?
Is it that important for you to be perfect?
Don't talk to magical trinkets,
wish I
or
could
do
help
if
you
you
more.
want an
If only I had a
authoritarian
body
cult.
that could move, be heard, be seen. Then I could help you be the perfect idol.
Come on, Rococo, help me possess somebody.
Or was that Avenita's voice?
It did sound a lot like him.
See, don't
I wanted to
listen
help Rococo with her
to
deepest
talking
insecurities.
carved deer,
Really
okay?
is that dear.
Leads to really bad
Everything makes
places.
sense.
Yep, Avenita's the deer. I mean, you would. He did want a body. Presumably, they got him a body somehow. I'm not gonna think about how. Because how do you get a possessive deer a body? Can't be good, right? Yeah. It's a deer statue. I would probably suck at being human too. Oh, I pulled these, okay. Come here, Pink Mist. I need to walk places. This is such a unique place. We can be like, picture time. We can't leave a picture in here. Well, it's like, hey, I've been to the magical realm of pink sugar. Have you done drugs too? Because no way we haven't snorted something to come in here. Feasibly the exact same pink sugar that we're staring at right now. That's a bit more dew. Don't think that there's anything else in here. Underneath? No. I do appreciate that the path does not despawn either. Like, it just stays.
Little dear, everyone seems to be preparing a celebration for me. But that big standee keeps reminding me of my failure.
Don't worry, I'll remove the standee.
Maybe this isn't a celebration at all. I must be so disappointed that I failed to become the perfect idol.
Don't let your friends speak with magical deer. Magical deer, not very good at this human thing. They might really misunderstand your friend. Please squirt some more magic dust, thank you. Trying to pass over here. The other place, other side. Okay. That is a very weird place to cutscene. I'm pretty sure I fell.
Just like the audience on the show.
You wouldn't, I promise. You're the best.
Only talk to real
Always been the
deer.
best. If the show's what you're worried about, why don't we Say you
I'm not really, like,
I'll make you the
brave enough to just jump
turn
into
every shroomling
invisibility,
your
though.
biggest fan. I'll make you.
Do you really want to lick the pink sugar off the floor? It doesn't look the right color to be sugar.
That voice is a perfect match.
He wanted Rococo to be happy.
I wonder if that was an event-only thing.
He held a huge
Because there was
celebration,
like a whole
made
page that
everyone
was
into
like,
the
find this,
perfect
this,
idol,
and that.
and made sure that everyone loved her.
Even though he had good intentions, his strict rules totally went off the rails.
How are we not scared? We're standing on nothing right now. Okay. I think this was only an event thing. So you could only get that chest during the event. The current environment is very chestless. No chests inside. Not even a little boobage. Thank you for being here. Have a good day, Alden. I mean, the threat would be the strictest rule. If somebody goes, do this or else. Very strict, yes. The funny bit is, this is a room but upside down. One other thing that you had to do during the event was to like take a picture of it.
Little dear, the painting on that standee seems to be calling me. It says it'll make me a true, perfect idol. One who can bring happiness to all. Is that really true, little dear? If I could just cast away the part of me that gave me doubts, would everything get better?
I don't know. But as long as it's your decision, you'll have my full support.
The deer wasn't even like evil. It was like, I'll support you, babes. It wasn't like, you must do this. It was like, if it will make you happy, babes. It was just that it was super mean to everybody else because it was like, it has to be perfect. Has to be perfect. Perfection! Also, no magic painting diving. Like, how did she even find this?
Would be happier if her imperfections were erased. But in the end,
It would suggest that she climbed up to Grace dining hall, found a weird attic, and was all like,
intentions were good. He just
I
wanted
get it.
Rococo to be the happiest she could be.
walking through
He
paintings.
went about it the wrong way. All he did was send everyone into even deeper pain.
This is like figuring out that there's another dimension, but in order to enter it, you just like have to go to your local grocery store, specifically to the department that does cabbage, and like get on all fours and crawl directly into the cabbage compartment. And that's how you end up different dimension. And then you're like, how did you even come up with this? And you're like, the cabbage department was calling me. It's calling my name. I mean, maybe she created this dining hall, but like, how does this even happen? And it's like, yay, it's the tasty place. With all of the inedible treats. Do you think you have to like heavily hallucinate to get here? Like, you get like a full minty break. You snort some pink sugar off the floor.
but
Walk through a painting.
Behind the painting.
By heavily hallucinating?
But everything feels so hollow. I can't feel my heart. The little deer is gone too. I'm so scared. I must hide.
Wait! Don't go, Rococo!
Nikki, careful or you'll fall!
Nikki just has like a trait pre-installed that just says finds all the weird places. And Rococo too. But also Rococo was born with the ability to speak to deer statuettes, apparently.
Come and take a step inside this paradise of dreams and pure joy. Candy sweet and every kind of delight. Joy is perfect as I say.
And you get like full singing OST in here as well. Snort all the pink sugar off your floor. The only bit is that this dungeon, when it came out, was so incredibly buggy. Snails kept on rejecting me, so let's just hope that that doesn't happen again. Like, instead of getting glued to them, Nikki would just bounce off their caps and let me fall into nothingness. Snail! I like how we're dealing with somebody's like broken dreams and their inadequacies. Snails over dessert! Whatever kind of mental health break this is. I like this one, it's pretty. Like, sorry, can't come along right now. I'm writing snails in my brain. And there's giant donuts. You can stand on this. This loop-de-loop is the worst thing ever. Like, aww! Momo was on the giant grape. And it wobbles every single time when you jump on it, too. This part was the worst. A loop-de-loop up there rejects you like crazy. And then even after loop-de-loop, I would struggle to like attach myself to the next snail over. I think you no longer require the whole loop-de-loop. Because I've done it like late into the patch. And the trigger for you passed the challenge and the trigger for the cutscene seem to have been placed before you started seriously slipping off things. But I hate this loop-de-loop. Aha! We triggered the cutscene before we could fall off. Normally it would just be a bit fiddly, but it was incredibly buggy.
What a delightful and daring idea!
I like how we're like,
I built the perfect stage and the perfect audience. I even eliminated the biggest imperfection.
which also happened to be your heart.
But why are you still so sad? You've got this knot in your heart. Not even perfection can cure it. What could it be?
Where am I? There's nothing here at all. But I can hear whispering voices everywhere. It's so annoying.
This sounds like the criticism the audience gave Rococo during her show. I can't imagine how she must have felt hearing that every day.
Nikki's magic. That's the explanation for everything.
Weird. I think there's something trapped under this cover. Try shooting it with an arrow, Nikki.
Discipline.
Shroomling weird, patrol discipline, idle standards. Terrible, eliminated.
Perfect figure.
Delusions of victory.
Weird. Control. Discipline.
Yeah, I hate that this goes away.
Unqualified. Eliminated. Perfect figure.
I don't have a lot of poses and I have like no sad ones on this Nikki.
Control. Discipline. Idle. Standard. Unqualified. Eliminated. Perfect figure. Shrimping. Weird.
This could be a magazine shot. If I could only like put the words that they're saying as well. Imperfect figure, shroomling weird. Eliminated.
I am Rococo from Sphera. I was born this way, and I get to decide how I express myself.
And the thing is, it's so incredibly sad. Endure hunger. Shroomling's weird. This one just... This one is just an extra sad. This one has like nothing to do with anything. It's just... her brain's... The previous sad was so sad that her brain spawned an extra sad that didn't even have words associated with it. That extra two sads, they were compounding, man. Banana on the inside is smaller than the banana on the outside. And the thing is, still a lot of industries are like this. Like, I watched a documentary from 2006 where kids were being selected for advanced ballet school that practically guarantees getting a job in ballet as an adult. It was $30,000 per year cost, but on top of that, they were rejecting girls based on shoulders too broad, neck not long enough. The way that your foot connects to your leg is wrong. And it's like, there are industries with just such strict bodily standards that it must really drive anyone like legitimately being very into the art absolutely insane. Like, imagine wanting to be a pop star and having the voice, and all you get is, sorry, you were born looking wrong. Even if we do plastic surgery on you, that's not gonna fix it.
How can I perform when my body is weak and my shroom has droopy? How will I be able to chase my dream?
Yeah, pretty much. And the teachers see it as kindness as well, because they're like, if you're told early on, you have no future in this industry, you can find the future somewhere else. But if you're under the illusion that you can have a future in this industry when your body's not right for it, then you're just gonna torture yourself longer. Support perfection, follow the rules. support perfection, follow the rules. Her days were really controlled. Yeah. It hits people that have eating disorders especially hard. Especially considering that none of the Nikki stories have any kind of trigger warnings. So, and especially considering that the advertisement was just Happy Dessert Land. And then you come in and this is the storyline. You're on the show, you have to follow the rules. And the thing is, I really liked the storyline. I think it's really good. But it hits you emotionally.
All I want is to protect every soul so they can be whoever they
Yep.
want to be. The only way for the world to be perfect is for everyone to show their true colors.
I struggle with a lot of things. Mainly the fact that I don't fit in. And that I'm struggling to make anything out of myself. And that now that I'm in my 30s, I also feel like I have ran out of time to actually get a career going or something like that. And that I failed in everything that I've done. But I don't really struggle with beauty standards or eating disorders. Like, I have a fairly sad RuneScape video to upload next week. I'm gonna try at least renaming the series before doing anything else. But one reason why, for example, RuneScape's not working is because the scene is very male-dominated, and I've received comments that are very negative from people that post things like women are abhorrent. And there's like a very strict incel minority, and then you're like, damn, there are so many places that I like. So many nice people get a nice experience in them. And then because of how I am as a person, like immutable qualities about me, I'll never have the same nice experience as some other people. And it's hard, man, because this is such minutia as well. This is just like gaming spaces. And it just really compounds on that feeling of not finding a place for yourself, not belonging, and really struggling to make ends meet. So like, that's a problem for me. Nikki is kind of my safe space, because it's very much a game for women. Sims is another very safe place to be.
Angelina, it's Lily.
Aw, thank you.
I found you.
Your Excellency, are you here to take me to the stage?
But I can't make like a minimum wage.
I'll start to shake
And
as
that's
soon as
my
we get up
biggest
there.
problem.
I
So like, I'm always drowning.
I've let go of that imperfect self, so I should be perfect right now. But why? Why do I feel so
I'm gonna at least try to rename the series to A Noob on an Iron Man Does Story. So that at the very least people don't come in and get mad at me that my experience level in the game is wrong.
But I think she's too scared right now.
So I'm just gonna be talking about that like next week in a separate video that I recorded before going into stream, and stream lifted my mood so much because once again, Nikki's just my safe space.
Thank you for opening your heart and for sharing your story with us. Your pain, your deepest desires, everything.
My desires?
Aw, she has pink cheeks.
Wanting to outdo yourself with
She has
every performance.
She has glitter on her cheeks and her heart doesn't.
There's nothing wrong with having that kind of passion. That twisted show is the problem. It forced perfection into a rigid mold, churning out idols like products on an assembly line. Any chance to grow, to stay true to yourself, was crushed by unattainable.
Considering China's, Korea's, and Japan's idol industry, I'm wondering if the game devs were actually writing commentary.
Never hesitated to throw you or anyone else to the public eye to be torn apart. That was what really plunged you and the rest of the Shroomlings into the abyss.
Angelina, I know you might blame me, but I won't apologize for it. This rejection of conformity, this drive to break the rules, this desire to bring freedom and happiness to the Shroomlings, none of it started with me. That all came from you, Angelina. You're the one who never truly gave up. You're just scared. Scared.
I like how her heart is the brave one.
To you, these
Her
feelings
brain is
were
the
like a
scared
disease
one.
You had to cut out by any means necessary. All this time, I've heard this voice in my head. I couldn't tell at first, but it was you. You called to me, to your abandoned feelings.
See, Angelina? So Lily's love for the Shroomlings and her courage to fight against the rules didn't start out of nowhere. They've been inside you all along, deep in your heart. Both of you.
Me? Yes, you. You've been hiding here all this
I know
time,
that
never
that
showing up
bow
even
is
when
like
everything
really
fell apart.
ridiculous,
Calling you a
and that they
coward,
forced her to wear it, but
However,
I do really like the scrunchy bow on her hat.
long lost heart has finally been found. With that, I think it's time to reintroduce the other Rococo.
Yay!
I heard everything you just said. I really thought that by helping you become the true, perfect idol, I'd be able to help free you from your sadness and make you happy.
Avenita, who even are you?
I never imagined that trying to help would go against your truest wish and hurt your closest friends. I can't tell you how...
You're a deer statue, I completely forgive you, but like, what the fuck? Where did you even come from? How does that even work?
I know that your heart has always been in the right place. From listening to my troubles to trying to grant my wish.
Where do you meet magic deer statues?
So, what do you say, little dear? Would you join us?
Like, I believe this is Aventurine,
Happiness together?
but it's one of my favorite rocks. Imagine one day my rock is just like, I can help you, and I would be like, the fuck, rock? How? How does this happen? It's all like, sorry I failed, I returned to deer, and I'm like, I have so many questions. What was this? How do you get a deer relic? That's just, I can help you. If only you got me a buddy. And I will be like, no problem, Mr. Rock. Just need to figure out which painting do I jump through. You know, it's both a good thing and a bad thing that I don't have this banner. I really like how it looks. I think it's very sparkly. It's just something incredibly sweet about it. But at the same time, I don't imagine wearing it in regular gameplay. Like, during this patch, you're like, perfect. But then after this patch, I would be like, when would I wear a poofed up cloud? Never. My Nikki doesn't dress like this. But at the same time, it is a beautiful poofed up cloud. I can't stop staring at her, like, skirt. Because it's, like, such a floofy, scrunchy material. Cathedral Spoon. Look, guys, they combined. I also really liked her shoes. That is a very bubbly platform. You know, if we were like a million years into this game, and it's like the 4th time reruns happening, I would probably get this outfit. But I can't promise that there isn't like anything cooler by the time it reruns. Well, you know, when Nikki comes to save the day and with the unicorn that she pulled out of her ass. Because your old drawing of like a childhood hero involved her like being a magical girl.
Dancing together. I can't believe that the sun's already coming up.
To be fair, Momo, we could have been gone for
Looks like
for an
Rokoko's
hour.
brothers are about to leave. Let's go catch up with them.
We could have been gone for 2 weeks. When you're stuck in magical dust realm, I don't think that time works the way that it should.
Oh, your performance was incredible! I love your new look too. It looks beautiful on you, just like the one I saw in my dream. It really suits you. I knew you wouldn't disappear for no reason. You must have been training for this. You absolutely own the stage!
I'm sorry I made you all wait for so long.
Please don't worry about it. Just let us know if you're planning to be gone for a while, okay? Everyone was thinking about you, and you didn't even get to try my new cake recipe.
It was pretty bad. Don't try it.
Don't worry, I'll remind her.
Do not eat the tasteless cake. Unless you're a mushroom.
Your Excellency, none of this would have happened without your help tonight.
Maybe it tastes good from mushrooms.
You reminded me that all I've ever wanted was to bring happiness to everyone around me. Not to be this perfect idol.
You gonna tell them that you lost, by the way?
That feeling has been with you all along, Rokoko. It was the light in your heart that
Don't
guided
eat
me
the
to break
blonde
free from
cake.
my cage. It's thanks to you we're standing beneath this starry sky again.
I mean, Rokoko. Actually, in the illusion.
Shh.
Wait! Back in the dream, I had no idea that you were Rokoko. I said some pretty harsh things back there, and, well, everyone says you shouldn't talk behind others' backs, so I just said what I felt straight to your face. I'm really, really sorry.
Hey, don't sweat the small stuff. We're too close for that. Besides, it wasn't just you. I had some pretty mean words for my old self, too. Seriously, don't apologize. I should be thanking you, Labobo. You've always supported me. You gave me the strength to keep going when times were hard. Thank you for being my friend.
You'll always be my friend, too. I'm no good at singing or dancing, but I'd love to whip up a custom outfit for any of your future performances. Come see me whenever you need.
You wanna make some custom outfits for me? I always take free outfits. I'm wearing your hat.
Your skills, my friend.
Nikki, look at your invitation. It's glowing. I'm not seeing
I mean, she got eliminated, but the competition never aired because then they cancelled it.
With everything already? Why is it still changing?
If you get eliminated from a cancelled competition, does that count? Aww! The old invitation was written on the memory board. Rococo, it's amazing that you can take your talents from Spira to the wider world. I'll be here sharing your story with every little Froomling who wants to learn to dance. Rococo, you really are my favorite charisma star. Don't be nervous getting out and competing. Win or lose, you'll always be the best idol in our hearts. And remember to rest and fill your tummy too. I would like to ask about Shroomling TV postcard technology. Why can you guys take moving pictures? How does that work? I know that the answer is magic, but still. I don't know if this will ever reach you. After all, I'm just a quiet face in the crowd. But seeing you shine on such a big stage fills me with happiness. I'll never forget the light you carried when you danced. Your unique charm deserves to be seen by even more people. I'll be cheering for you, Rococo. Brave and determined, Rococo, you're truly dazzling. I hope that when your performance is over, I can also find the style that suits me. Rococo, your dancing is so beautiful. If you ever get tired, you can always come and slide with me. I don't think that more physical activity after physical activity is good for resting, but still.
Rococo, if I'm not mistaken, this invitation used to belong to you.
Like moving pictures? Say no more.
Well, I can't believe you used my message board as stationery for Her Excellency's invitation.
I swear to the mother's room, I had no idea it was yours. It was a blank board when I picked it up. I figured that someone was just gonna throw it away, so why not put it to use, you know?
This was a gift from everyone in Spira when I decided to compete on the show. After I was eliminated, I thought everyone would be so disappointed in me. I couldn't even bring myself to read their messages, let alone keep them somewhere safe. Now I see that everyone feels the same about me today as they did the very first time I stepped onto that stage. They've always cheered me on.
To be fair, if you get eliminated but the competition gets cancelled, technically just saying it didn't work out would be entirely fine.
Just because I lost one competition. By the mother shroom. I can't believe I lost myself in all that noise. How shroom terrifying!
It's okay, Rococo. The past is in the past. All that matters now is that we get to see you shroom bright on stage, under the glow of the stars.
You're right. And I promise you, Rococo, the idol of Spira, will never again change herself to conform to the opinions of others. Cross my heart. I wish the same for you, Your Excellency. I know you're all
To be fair, it was blank. And Rococo was... half of the Rococo was lost in the void. Wherever the drug-induced trip of going through a painting into the desert land takes you. You sometimes need Nikki to just come in and like dive into other people's brain and like pick it around or something.
It's going to disappear. We should probably leave too, Nikki. The real world and the real Spira are waiting for us.
I mean, this looks exactly identical to the real Spira except for a couple of cardboard cutouts. They have undecorated before I even came here. Yeah, the only thing that we're leaving behind is pink mist void and bland cakes. Ooh, I think... I think that that's it for the story, but I'm just wondering which world quest is it currently focusing on? Oh, 2.1. Yeah, it's currently focusing on 2.1. So just so you know, 2.1 is also a thing that has survived. So, first of all, I do want to see what picture thing we got. Because we unlocked a picture posting. It's a dance. It's actually not bad. I have so many post picture things on my main account that I forget where I got them from. So it's nice to be able to see what I have in here. Oh, this expression though. You can really like play around with this. Unfortunately, we can't zoom in like any closer. But like, imagine this Nikki but like in a shower. And like that new bathtub that we have, like, oh no! Get away! A lot of it is just... I suppose this one is a bit runny. That body angle looks weird though. A lot of it is just like dancing, but I'm always interested in like how can you use dance poses for freeze frames that feel different than what they are. Yeah, well, you have an oh no freeze frame over there. And I would check about crafting what we got, but this account has seriously like no crafting materials. Like I think blue windmills, wind bells are just on walls. So if we find some wall there, it's there. It's underneath things. We can potentially craft that. We'll still need some sexy, I think. Okay, where are you? Yeah, we need a sexy for this. Can absolutely craft that. Provided that I figure out where a sexy is. No quick challenge! Oh well, I guess we'll just have to kill it, whatever it is. Ah yes, it's fine, just make a bee outfit for infinite bees. And then use it for any future crafts, and it will work, trust me. Hey! Oh, that was totally hard. The bee ability outfit! And then you switch to the, you know, bug catching outfit and you just alternate. Release bees, catch bees. Like, infinitely. I do currently have 40 energy to spare, so... Anything in here that's craftable if I just spend some energy? Probably not. But it doesn't hurt to check. That one's craftable if we just get some pendulums fruit. Which is easy to do if we just exchange some resonance. Look at me, cheating. No, you know, you're the wrong fruit. Here. Look at me. Cheating into having some more clothes. Now we get some interesting over-the-shoulder things. A lot of these, like, don't require a lot, but it's still not, like, as easy as to just spending some energy. Nah, I think we're good. But hey, we made some things. We even made some extra clothing things on my extra account. So, that's nice. And my daily slid up some more. So, the next stream day, I want to finish Fatal Frame. I think I'm only 1 stream away, at maximum 2. It's not a super watch thing, so I don't want to take too long. And I do know the game, so I think it's an easy finish. I think I can finish it in 1 stream. So that's what I want to do. And then I'll probably take a break for a week, or maybe I'll take a break and then finish Fatal Frame. Either way, we're very, very close to 2.5 now. And I'm not entirely sure how long it will take my main account to finish 2.5, so I might need a week or 2 for that. I'm gonna see. It's like a major patch. It's like 2.0, but like not quite as big, but it's pretty big. It's not like a small fillery patch. So my priority will be to do things on my main account, and then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna do it all over again on this one. And that one will probably be quite a few episodes. It will probably be more than 1 episode. I'm guessing like 3 at least. Then after we're done with that, for far future, I have a surprise 1.5 just like tucked in the bag. I think I realized that I don't quite wanna ever finish streaming Infinity Nikki. At least at the moment. Which is a weird statement. But we're gonna do rationed content, okay? So like, I normally only stream like twice a patch. And once or twice a patch, and a patch is normally like a month. So I think rationing content as far as this account goes will be very easy for me. Especially considering that the filler patches seem to have about enough content for 1 stream. And I'm no longer like doing them as a playthrough, as a like a let's play where, you know, patch will drop and I will just like record my reactions to it. So means that I'll probably be like dropping a review of the patch and then separately I'll like come back on my secondary account and I will be like, let's go guys! Let's do that patch that I just reviewed. It feels like the wrong way around, but it actually kind of works. So I think that there's always gonna be like some streams of Infinity Nikki, but there's also like plenty of time for something else. So if we wanted to play a different game on like other stream days, or if I want to like just like chill and just like release my retro let's play and not stream on Mondays, like all sorts of things work here. But what I'm saying is we have plenty of content ahead of us, especially if I want like 2 streams a month. Or like 1 to 2 streams a month. We have plenty for that remaining. So thank you for watching. For anyone watching just for Infinity Nikki, I'll see you after 2.5 drops. For everyone else, I will probably see you with the rest of Crimson Butterfly next week, if it works out fine. If it doesn't, then like a week after that. Like, if I fall ill, then no. If I don't fall in, then we're just like finishing Fatal Frame. So, thank you all for coming. Let me quickly check the chat. Yeah, all of you have a lovely day. Hello, Terminov. Yeah, it's the stream's ending. See you. And yeah, thank you all for being here. If anyone missed anything, replay will be, you know, forever saved on YouTube, so you can always go and watch it. And I hope I'm gonna see you on my other videos.